3 months ago, I said I wouldn't talk about these two pieces of fucking dog shit, but it turns out we're gonna do it again. Cause why the fuck not? We need more videos that are covering on these pieces of shit, and we need more views, and we need more milking, more fucking farming of these people. Because guess what? These people are fucking locals, and these two are fucking locals of 2025. Congratulations, guys. Anyways, let's get right into it. Shot my dog, I can't stop. October 7th, 2025, a clip surfaced where Hassan was seen shocking his dog, all simply because she was moving around. Now, this is a situation I was planning on talking about on October of 2025 when the situation was blowing up, but I didn't have the time to because of I have a life outside of YouTube. Anyways, all you have to know is that Hassan basically did shock his dog, and it does look fucking bad for this dude, and this guy's a piece of shit at the lowest order. But that's not what we're gonna talk about. I'll talk about this in another video. What I do plan on talking about is Ian and Aina's Jomha glazing the fuck out of this dude. Immediately after this clip resurfaced, Anissa basically jumped to the gun and decided to defend this guy. When Ethan decided to call him out for animal cruelty, rightfully so, Anissa basically called him out, basically saying that he doesn't care about his own dogs. And her response is, just because Ethan's a horrible dog owner, it doesn't mean that Hassan shocked his dog. What does that have to do with anything, you fucking retard? Just because of something regarding Ethan doesn't mean that doesn't deflect from the fact that Hassan shocked his dog. Ethan calls Anissa out by basically saying that she's just trying to deflect from people calling Hassan out for animal abuse, which, good job, King, and calls out her hypocrisy when it comes to Ethan getting CPS called on and not really defending her, and Hassan when he's getting accused of shocking his dog. And he basically popped off here. Like Anissa when it comes to defending her daddy who she dreams about fucking with. Oh my god, I'm gonna defend you, daddy. Oh, hail King Hassan. Oh my god, please, dude, I'll defend you. Anissa when it comes to defending her longtime friend of over a decade. Oh my gosh, Ethan, you need fucking therapy. I wonder if she gave Ian her fucking CTE and shit. And here Anissa responds, if you loved your dogs, you would train them to stop shitting in the house. Like that's anything. She's basically referencing the situation regarding CPS getting called on Ethan, which is totally fucked, and is basically saying that it's totally justified. Here Ethan fucking pops up by saying, if you really cared about your husband Ian, you would tell him to stop shitting his pants. Pop off, King. Immediately after Ethan destroyed her fucking ass, watch how she tries to deflect. Ethan is shorter than me. He's 5'5". Even though if you look at this fucking image over here, he's not 5'5". And she's basically projecting off of her insecurities. Like, oh my god, this is just fucking pathetic, dude. If I was actually this fucking pathetic, I would kill myself. A few days after the situation popped off, Adam decided to defend the guy who he's cucking for, as obvious, and decides to do his CTE mumbling.
Vibration collar, or that the dog had a vibration collar, not even that he used it. That's just what the dog has.
And then he uses the relative privation fallacy with the genocide going on in Gaza.
Own risk, it's fucking hard. I'm trying, but again, by engaging in it, you are automatically not being a very normal person. They're freaking out over a potential shot collar, but they seem fine with a genocide? Yes, Cage Leo. It's fucking... Well, it's an obsession with Hassan, you know? And they're gonna say, what? What, I can't be concerned about two things at once? It's like two things at once. Amount of fucking Instagram posts from...
And all I gotta say, Ian, fuck you, dude. Using a real life situation with genocide going on, and using that to deflect from Hassan being an animal abuser is fucking pathetic. And guess what? We can care about two things at once. You fucking retard. And as if things could get worse for Ian Jomha and his husband Anissa, Ian decided to drop the worst video ever in terms of quality and in terms of the amount of views it performed. And I'm not joking. This video right now is the lowest viewed video of all time on his channel. And I mean of all time. That is fucking pathetic, dude. And the amount of views on the video basically perfectly sum up the quality of it, because in this video, he basically tries to shame Trump for basically calling out fentanyl for being shit or whatever.
Try to poison our people, we will blow you out of existence.
They're not bringing... Like, I know the trick. He's really trying to make it sound like you poison our people. It's like, yeah, when it's framed as if it's poison, when it's framed as poison, it's like, oh, okay. You know, there's a lot of Americans who are like, oh, he's protecting me. He's protecting me. What a strong alpha brave defender of Americans. But then when you realize that he's just describing drugs.
Out of all the things to criticize Trump for, this is what you're criticizing Trump for? Huh? Not for I don't know, the Epstein shit, the Venezuela stuff. You couldn't criticize Trump for that, but no, 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 no. I'm not gonna criticize Trump for the Epstein stuff. I'm just gonna criticize him for like saying that fentanyl is shit or whatever. Like, what the fuck is going on with this dude?
Mac 11's about 8, 38's 9, 9, 10, Mac 10's the shits never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches.
A tanky is a term used for someone who's a hardline communist or a Marxist-Leninist, which is basically an authoritarian communist or a state communist who defends socialist regimes that are authoritarian, like China and North Korea. And that basically sums up these two fucking retards. Here's a clip where Anissa and her slave, Ian Jomha, decide to defend the Iranian government. Roll the fucking clip.
Like this, like
It's a little eye rolly, like why are you presenting it like it feels like he's fucking paid to do propaganda
for the U.S.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. Like
So this is so strange to me because I'm seeing everyone having such a good time here, being so free
and laughing.
But in Iran, you would be arrested on the spot for having any sort of joy.
If you are ever feeling joy, they would arrest you in Tehran, Iran. Like, it's just so...
Yeah, it's a little over the top.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, he's in a marabou of
Yeah.
the ass.
Maybe he's imagining too much. You're right, Psychonaut. Maybe he's imagining people dancing with their tits out in the U.S.
They're doing the fucking...
Maybe he's imagining it's so much worse.
This capitalism is so great.
Singing. I can feel the freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's starting to make her uncomfortable.
What?
You can't have your dog
On a leash?
even on a leash.
Well, where are
in
you
the
supposed to
street.
keep it?
I don't know, at home?
Okay, so you don't know.
Everything has changed.
I just don't think you have a
48
dog,
hours
bro.
ago,
Yeah.
I was in Iran, everything was...
No shot, that's true? None of this is true? That's what's so annoying about it.
This is so...
This is going to be a lot of people's exposure to
Iran.
Iranians and Iranian culture. They're like, oh, I guess, well,
You can't have dogs in Iran. You can't put a dog in...
he just grew up conservative. Yeah, and
That's
just didn't
what I
have...
thought, because a lot of Muslims don't have
Right.
dogs.
That's why
They're
you have to ask the
conservative.
follow-up question.
Yes.
Her follow-up question told you all that you needed to know.
Yeah.
Like,
Where do they
oh,
keep it?
I have no idea. Okay, so you just don't know about dog culture in Iran.
That's so interesting.
Like,
He's saying whatever.
like
he
you
thinks
really, I have to be, yeah, I have to be careful about the words.
You can speak freely here. You're in America.
Are you But they're going to come find me and they're going to drone strike me. The Iranian government will drone strike me if I say mean things.
Listen, he's planning on going back potentially, okay? And if he wants to travel back, he's got to be careful with what he says.
Bro, are they going to check his last 5 years of social media history? So this is just so, yeah. He's so scared. The producer, this is America.
Let me debunk these two fucking retards very quickly for a second. BBC, Iranian dancing couple giving 10-year jail sentence. Human Rights Watch, pretty left-leaning outlet, by the way. Iran, woman arrested for dancing. Long sentence for hijab protester. CNN, Iranian couple handed prison sentence for dancing in the streets. Amnesty International, the same organization that labeled what Israel doing in Gaza a genocide, by the way, because what Israel is doing in Gaza is a genocide. Iran, happy dancer sentenced to jail and flogging and flagrant assault on freedom of expression. Iran International, Tehran arrests 2 girls for dancing at Iran-Iraq memorial. These two pieces of shit are playing defense for an authoritarian government that is arresting people for the wrong reason. So in response to the backlash, Ian basically says that he's particularly mad at the part where he's mad that people are basically glorifying America and basically saying it's a beacon of freedom.
Can you address this real quick? As someone who is a sub and has gifted, letting you know I've canceled my sub, seeing the ignorant comments putting down the Iranian man did it for me. A close friend of mine's parents escaped Iran for Italy and have told me how bad the regime is. It's not American propaganda. Very disappointed. Do better. Write me off as a troll. I don't care. I just want you to see the criticism and hopefully think before you speak. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. When I see people talking specifically about, like, if you want to be critical of the Iranian regime, that's great. That's fine. Like, if that, especially if you have experience, right? But using another country to essentially say, like, America great, America awesome, that's where I have the problem with.
Well, guess what, Mr. Jomha? America is more free than Iran and other authoritarian countries in the Middle East. Yes, it does have problems, like every country does, that are worth addressing. But that doesn't mean that we should fucking tear it down or shit. I also want to add that since I recorded this video, that there are now massive protests in Iran against the current regime. Oh, and this isn't the only clip. Here's another clip where he basically says that North Korea is a victim of U.S. imperialism.
Just say America is the best country at everything every 10 minutes as a disclaimer on Saturdays. Okay. I mean, honestly, that really is... That was the most frustrating part of the controversy. Is that I put that in quotes, by the way, because none of these people coming in here actually give a fuck. K Lay PG19, thank you so much for the 3 months. They just want to fucking perpetuate the American propaganda. We get enough of it. We get enough of it. Iran sucks. Yes. Yes. Iran sucks. America, let's not pretend that America is this fucking golden object on the top of the hill. Let's not use it because they do it with North Korea as well. They do it with...
I wonder why the U.S. could be attacking North Korea. Could it be because of their multiple human rights violations and their authoritarian policies where they literally kill people for basically making fun of Kim Jong-un and hurting their feelings? Also, North Korea is not a victim of U.S. imperialism. They're a victim of Soviet imperialism. The reason that they are in the place that they are and they're authoritarian is because of Soviet imperialism and Chinese imperialism. If you claim to care about imperialism, you would call out Chinese imperialism and Soviet imperialism as well because of the shit that they have done to other people, like, I don't know, China overtaking Tibet and all that shit. Like, oh my god, these people are exactly like fucking Hassan. And speaking of Hassan,
I'm gay.
As if things could get humiliating enough for Ian Jomha, Anissa, his slave master, decides to make things worse for this guy. Here's a clip where he basically says he doesn't want to have a kid with Ian, all because of his physical features.
Extremely masculine chin, which is also why I like the buzz cut, because it like emphasizes your chin and your like heavy brow. Like, I would argue you have one of the most... Part of the reason why I don't want to have a child with you is because I'm terrified if we have a girl that she's going to have all your masculine features.
Brow. Isn't that interesting? I think about that a lot.
Yeah. I have never met somebody who has such an eagle face. Like, you have a very strong brow, which is very attractive on men. To be honest, there's a lot of attractive women that have that as well, like Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
But combined with me... Mm-hmm. I think the combination would be bad for a woman.
Nah. I think you're tripping.
I don't know.
If I had a wife that said that to me, I would fucking kill myself or either fucking break up with her. Because at this point, it's not even marriage. It's just fucking slavery, dude. While Ian is basically watching a video that is featuring a bunch of Hassan dick riders that want to get their asses fucking plowed by him, Anissa and his slave, Ian, basically claimed that Ethan constantly texts him to this fucking day.
That Lord texted us the other day.
Dude, he texts us all the time, man.
All the time.
It's
and we
so
never
annoying.
Respond. You should see Ian's phone. Well, it's a group text.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 12 unhinged texts in a row.
Yeah.
The most recent one was it makes it easier to ignore him because you can tell he's in
great
severe
pain. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
And guess what they do during this explanation? They don't even give any evidence. So basically, here's what actually happened. It was all these text messages that is quote unquote like Ethan crashing out is basically after Content Cup. He's rightfully mad that they're slandering him. And he's rightfully mad that they are basically cutting him out of context. The last text message that they sent was in May. And then he sent one more text message where he basically says that he hopes they go kill themselves or whatever the fuck. But there's one text message over here where they basically fucking exposes themselves. It's a text message where she basically says that she knew Dr. Disrespect was a predator for a while. And let me give you some context. In 2020, Dr. Disrespect, a very popular streamer, got banned. There was no reason given on why he got banned. Some people thought it was for other reasons, but it wouldn't be revealed until later in 2024 when it got revealed that he got banned for messaging with minors or something like that in a pretty sexual way. And later, he basically admitted that it kind of happened, then basically didn't admit it. And basically, when that situation happened and when the answers finally came out, Anissa said that she knew the whole time. Bitch, congratulations on admitting yourself that you're guilty, lol. You knew the whole time, but you didn't say anything? What a fucking pathetic coward you are, dude. This is not surprising coming from the couple that has interacted, supported, and defended like Shadman in the past or whatever. And the only people that are even fucking defending this is from this fucking retarded ass subreddit. These people are 40-year-olds, they're 30-year-olds who do not go outside and are unemployed. And I'm not even joking. Like, the moderators of the subreddit, like, one of them is like at least 37-year-old, and one of them is like almost in his 40s. Like, bro, go get a fucking job if you're like one of these H3 Snug moderators, dude. So in conclusion, fuck these people. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter. I like to post a lot on there.